Understanding the Okun Gap. The Okun Gap, known as the output gap, distinguishes between a country's potential and actual GDP. It offers insights into economic performance and potential adjustments. Policymakers must understand this gap when deciding which economic strategies to implement. The inflationary versus the recessionary gap. The Okun gap is termed an inflationary gap when actual output surpasses potential output. If the actual output falls short, it's termed a recessionary gap, indicating economic downturn. Inflationary refers to rising prices, while recessionary is all about a shrinking economy. Key factors influencing the gap. Several factors like the money supply and unemployment play a pivotal role in causing the variance between a nation's potential and its actual GDP. In other words, fluctuations in these determinants can either amplify or diminish economic output, influencing the overall health and direction of an economy. The Okun Gap's macroeconomic origins. Originating in macroeconomics, the term Okun Gap pertains to overarching economic aspects, such as prices, interest rates, unemployment rates, and GDP. Macroeconomics is the study of the economy as a whole, focusing on broad patterns, interactions, and factors that influence national and global economies. Macroeconomics contrasts with microeconomics. Expressing the gap. The Okun gap can be conveyed either in absolute figures, which is the total dollar amount, or in percentage terms, showing its relation to GDP. For example, we could say either 2.5% below potential or $500 billion short of potential. Economic output measurement. The gap signifies the amount of economic output in a specific time frame compared to what the economy would produce at full employment. The amount of economic output is the same as saying total GDP. Arthur Okun's legacy. American economist Arthur Okun, affiliated with Yale University and CEA during President Lyndon Johnson's era, introduced the concept of Okun's law. Okun's law shows a direct correlation between changes in GDP and corresponding shifts in the unemployment rate, highlighting key dynamics between economic growth and job market health. The empirical relationship. In essence, Okun's law is an empirical relation, asserting that distinct shifts in GDP can yield corresponding changes in unemployment rates, with the Okun gap being a primary relationship described. An empirical relationship is one that's based on observed and measured phenomena, rather than theory or pure logic. It's derived from practical experience and real-world data. Debunking unemployment myths. Professor Okun emphasized that it's fallacious to assume that all unemployment results from high wages. Such a belief is like thinking that a tire's hole is flat due to its position. There are several causes of unemployment, such as automation, economic downturns, structural changes in industries, mismatch of skills in the labor market, seasonal variations in demand, and changes in consumer preferences. The Okun Gap equation. The Okun's gap equation correlates high unemployment with idle resources, leading to output below potential. Conversely, very low unemployment indicates an overperforming economy, showcasing its unique form. An overperforming economy is one that exceeds standard growth expectations, often producing more goods and services than anticipated, which can sometimes lead to inflationary pressures.